when you get there. So we're really trying to stay focused on what we need to do to prepare our guys. And I watched practice from here today. I was in the meetings today, so none of that really is any different. So it's senior day on Saturday. We have 17 players that will be a part of the pregame festivities. These guys have made a great contribution to the program. Their record is 45-4 in the last 4 years with the national championship in 2017 and the SEC championship in 2018. They've done a great job of being great ambassadors for the university on and off the field, in the classroom, and most are on track to graduate, so we're very proud of that. On a sad note, our thoughts and prayers are out to the family and friends of Roddy Harrell, who, was a walk-on player here, a linebacker from 09 to 12. He also worked in the weight room for a little bit for us, and, a fine young man. And certainly, our condolences to his family. Hate to see somebody who has such, great future and potential have something like this happen. So I'd also like to take the opportunity to wish all of our fans and our supporters a very happy Thanksgiving. This is a great time for all of us to sort of, think about and have gratitude for all the things that we have. I know, a lot of times we spend a lot of time thinking about the things we don't have, but my God, we all have a lot to be thankful for. And I think this is a great holiday to make sure we remember all those things.
Okay, with that, guys, we will get things started with Jeff Spiegel. Go ahead, Jeff. Jeff, unmute yourself. Go ahead.
Nick, what are you going to miss the most about not coaching next?
I'm going to do everything I can to stay involved in the game. I went through this for 3 days before the Georgia game, but was fortunate enough to test out and have a false positive, so I didn't miss that game, even though I was sort of mentally prepared for it. It's not about me. It's really about the players. I want to be there for the players to try to help them be able to play the best, to inspire them any way that you can as a coach and a teacher, to get the best out of them so that, they have the best opportunity to be successful. I know how important it is for a lot of them. And I know how difficult it is sometimes when you have disruptions to, overcome those. But we have a lot of very capable coaches, and the biggest thing I'm going to miss about it is being with our players, being a part of our team, and helping those players have the best opportunity to be successful.
Okay, we'll go to Michael Casagrande.
Yes, Nick, I was just wondering how you're going to deal with the logistics of watching the game. Will you be watching it alone, keep the sound up on the broadcast? How do you plan on viewing the game?
Well, we can actually pipe the game in. You can't see much on TV. So, we'll get the same – I'll have the same feed that, we take of the game, which is the film that we watch on Sunday. So I'll be able to see a little bit more what's happening, kind of like if you're in the press box type of thing. So I can't really have any communication during the game or at halftime. So, we'll do the best we can to try to analyze what's happening and see if there's any way that we could, be of some kind of use. But I have confidence in our coaches and our players that, they'll be able to do what they have to do. I mean, we all got to live with the consequences of what happens, whether I'm standing there or not. So that's something I hope everybody realizes.
Okay, we'll move next to Aaron Suttles with The Athletic.
Nick, in terms of great defensive minds that you've worked with or have gone against, what specific challenges does a Kevin Steele defense present?
Well, I think, Kevin is just a really sound, fundamental. You win with execution. So their players really do a good job of executing whatever it is they do. They make really good adjustments to take away what you're trying to do. And the players play hard. and they play with a lot of toughness. So, and I think those are, all signs of, Kevin's leadership. But it's always a challenge to play against them, that's for sure. And I'm sure it won't be any different Saturday.
Okay, we'll go to Dennis Dodd with CBS.
Nick, you took in Steve Sarkisian as an analyst at a kind of down low point in his career. How has he remade himself as a coach to the point that, you're kind of trusting him at this point?
Well, I mean, Sark has done a wonderful job. I mean, he did a wonderful job when he was here as an analyst. Went on to do what I thought was a pretty good job in Atlanta as coordinator for the Falcons. We were excited to get him back. And, based on the body of work in terms of what our offense has been able to accomplish last year and this year, no one could argue that he's done a fantastic job in terms of developing players, having them well prepared for the game, inspiring them to play with a lot of, kind of effort, toughness, discipline, some of the intangible things that it takes. We all probably contribute to that. I mean, everybody on the team tries to contribute to that, every coach on the team. But he's done a fantastic job. And I think the body of work really speaks for itself.
Okay, we got time for two more. We'll go to Jared Oliver.
Hey, Coach, I hope you're feeling better soon. Have you been able to speak to the team about the challenges of 2 straight Iron Bowls having some major adversity with Tua out with a hip injury last year, and then now this year you won't be on the sideline? Have you had an opportunity to talk to the team about overcoming these challenges?
Not specifically for this game. I think we've talked about that when we've lost really good players, when we lose them, how it creates an opportunity for somebody else to step up and play well and create value for themselves. And that's, what we did last year when Tua got hurt and Mac had a chance to step in, not specifically for this game. Same thing we did when, Jalen Waddle got hurt at Tennessee. So, the players have tried to respond and done a pretty good job relative to the guys that have taken their place. So, we don't ever want to see anybody get injured, but we also want to be very positive with players who are remaining in terms of what they can do and need to do to try to perform well, in the game. And we want everybody to be playing 100% in terms of their effort, their toughness, their discipline, focus to execute all the intangible things that you want to play with. So you can't ask for more than that. So if we can get that out of our players, I'm always, able to sort of deal with whatever the outcome is.
And we'll finish up with Tony Tsoukalas. Tony, go ahead. Okay, well, we can't hear you, Tony, so we're gonna have to wrap up. Coach, I know you've got things to do. I appreciate your time.
Okay, guys, thanks so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone's concern out there for me, but I'm doing fine. Thank you. And I wish everybody another happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, guys.